Hi, and welcome to Therapy Explained. My name is Deniss. I'm the therapist of color for people of color and your very own mental health cheerleader. I post videos about all things mental health because I believe that mental health information should be free and accessible to everyone. If you agree and would like to help spread the word, make sure to subscribe and share this video. Every video also comes with its own cheat sheet that I make available to you on Instagram, so make sure that you're following me there at Talk Therapy. That's TOC Therapy, because after all, I am the therapist of color. Today's video is going to be about how to date and how to foster and build love in a relationship, no matter where you are in that relationship or what stage you are in your relationship. And today's theme or subject is thanks to one of you. One of you reached out to me on Instagram and requested that we cover this subject. So if there is something that you would like for me to cover, make sure to comment down below or contact me on Instagram. Well, let's just jump right to it. Number one, as we start to think of how we can develop or how we can strengthen the love in a relationship or build a relationship, let's talk about how important self-knowledge and insight is. We want to start by getting information about our attachment styles, building healthy communication skills, and building healthy boundaries in our relationship. You'll notice that these three are subjects that I covered in previous videos within the relationship series, so make sure that you catch those videos if you haven't already. The reason that attachment is so important is because it will help us identify what our relationship style is and what our needs are in the relationship. Our boundaries help us develop intimacy with our partner by being very clear about what it is that we need in a relationship to feel safe and loved. And our communication skills help us both communicate what those boundaries are, but also maintain an open and healthy communication with our partner throughout the life of the relationship. So that's a really good place to start. Make sure that you watch those videos and that you put some of those tips that I cover in those videos into practice. Next, let's talk about how important it is for us to know what it is that we need in a relationship. I always ask that you actually write down your needs. It can be easy sometimes to just think, well, I know what I want because I know what feels good and I know when I don't. But it's different to know in our heads and then to actually have a written list that we can hold ourselves responsible for. It's a visual document that we've actually written out and thought of. So some of my tips in developing these lists are: watch your favorite TV show or movie that has a character that you would like to be in a relationship with. The reason that I do this is because oftentimes we think that our ideal partner is some sort of, an unrealistic character, and that could be a place to start because we think, okay, it's not real, but the truth is that it is real. There's a reason why this character exists. It's because people draw on experiences that they've had before. So this partner is real and possible for you, and I want you to start seeing that, actually visually seeing it. It can also help us to overall go back to a relationship or a person that we liked to look at, because we don't always know exactly what it is that we need in terms of behavior. So if you go back and watch some of these things, it can help you look at, okay, I noticed that I like this character, but I realized that the reason that I like this character is because they're very vocal about how much they love the main character, or they are very affectionate with the main character, or they really prioritize the main character, and that's why I ended up really liking this person as a potential partner or as a model for a potential partner. So this can really help us actually build our list of our ideal partner. Either way, it is a really good place to start by having umbrella needs like feeling respected, having a good communication in a relationship, feeling prioritized, feeling validated, feeling seen, feeling heard. These are all really good umbrella needs to start from. And then from there, we want to start teasing out what that actually looks like. What do you need to feel seen? What do you need to feel heard and validated? I want to share with you, once we've already gotten down the attachment styles, you got down the communication skills, you got down your boundaries, you're practicing a lot of these things, and you have your list. The rest is to actually start dating, both our current partner or a new partner. So I want to share with you some of my date ideas that are going to be helpful during this time of a pandemic where there's so many restrictions. So you can do this depending on your comfort level of seeing somebody in person, or if you live with your partner. And a lot of these you can do virtually. So I'm going to kind of refer down to my phone because I do have quite a list of things that I want to share with you. But one of the things that I really like to suggest, particularly for couples that live together or couples that have been together for a long time and are comfortable meeting in person, is to still dress up for date night. Have a weekly date night for yourself. It has to be sacred time where you don't schedule work, friends, or family during this time, because it's just for the two of you. This is a way in which you prioritize your relationship and keep the love alive. If it's a new relationship, you can still dress up, order takeout, you can again have dinner in person, or you can order takeout and do this virtually, do this over Zoom. You can still set up the space around you with some candles, put on some background music. And again, it's all about really dedicating some time to both your personal self or yourself, but also to your relationship and to your partner. My next idea that you can do, again, both in person or virtually, is going for walks. You can go for a walk at the park with your partner. There's gardens, thankfully, that are now open museums, really pretty neighborhoods with nice houses that you might want to take a walk on. And you can do this again in person, or you can FaceTime the person that you're dating, or if your partner lives far away from you, and take them with you. Show them around the places that you like. Maybe show them around your neighborhood, the things that you do like in your neighborhood. So it doesn't have to be like a park or a garden. It can just be somewhere that you enjoy being in, and you can physically take your partner or potential partner there, or just take them with you with your phone. Another one of my really favorite date ideas is it involves dessert. So you could bake your favorite dessert for your partner or for whoever you're dating and serve it to them, again, in person, or you can deliver it to their door if you're dating somebody. So this could be a really cute idea. And then of course you can make some extra for yourself, and then you can schedule a Zoom date in which your partner or the person that you're dating can taste the dessert. An alternative can also be that you provide them with a receipt and some ingredients, and then you can both cook or bake together over Zoom. The next one is board games. Again, this is something that you can do in person or virtually. There are quite a few board game websites that you can try. You should be able to log in through Zoom or FaceTime or Skype, whatever your preferred mode of video chatting is. And then you can also open a tab for the virtual game, and this is how you can do this socially, safely and socially distanced. But if you are already dating your partner or you live with your partner, you can also have board game night, do some puzzles. And again, really at the heart of all of these activities is that you're dedicating some time to the relationship and to your partner, making them feel like a priority and communicating to them that you want to invest in the relationship. And then my last one, which I actually have done myself and really enjoy doing, is to do the 36 questions to fall in love. This was pretty popular for a while. A lot of people were talking about it. It starts off with very kind of surface level questions, like about like your favorite things to do, and just really getting to know the other person. And then as you continue through the questions, they do get more and more intimate. The reason that I love these questions is, again, because it starts kind of small and then it gets into deeper, more intimate questions, so that you can start developing that intimacy with whoever you're dating or with your partner. You can break these questions up. It doesn't have to be all at once. Let's just get very intimate here. You can start maybe with the first 5 questions on the first date, or a second or third date, or with your partner if you're already with them and living with them. You can still break up these questions so that it's not overwhelming. Again, the theme with all of these is that you're, again, dedicating time to your relationship and to your partner. One of the strongest predictors for whether a relationship will work out or not is the strength of the friendship within the relationship. If you two feel close to each other, if you really know one another, your partner's favorite things, the things that annoy your partner's priorities and values, dreams, fears, if you really intimately, in that way, emotional intimacy, right? That's the key. If you have emotional intimacy with your partner, it strengthens your relationship. It makes the harder times easier because you know, if you make a mistake, if you're afraid, your partner will be there for you, will not judge you, and will understand you. That's the key. So whatever it is that you're dreaming up for coping skills, when you're talking about your boundaries, when you're talking about your needs, when you're dreaming up dates for your partner, what really is important is, again, really reinvesting time and energy into that relationship to build trust with your partner by communicating to them, I love you, you're a priority to me, I trust you, I believe in you, you're my friend, right? You're somebody that I trust, you're somebody that I root for consistently, always. That is the heart of the relationship. That is what will keep a relationship alive. It's the friendship and it's the relationship. So keep that in mind as you start to do any of these coping skills, as you dream up any of these date nights. I hope that you give some of these tips a try, because remember that progress does require practice. So if you do try any of these date nights, if you start putting into practice any of the coping skills that we've covered in the relationship series, make sure that you give me a comment below. Let me know if you enjoyed any of the date nights, or if there's a date night that you've come up with during the pandemic that you've really enjoyed, or that someone has done for you that you've really enjoyed. Share it with us. It can be really helpful for those of us who are still looking for other date night ideas. And of course, as always, your cheat sheet is already available to you on my Instagram. So go ahead and jump over there so that you can have access to it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, I'm always cheering for you.